ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to all of you. First of all, I am thankful to the regional director for inviting me to such an important function where we are discussing about the financial literacy, particularly of the farmers. Some information has already been given that the banks have enhanced the KCC limit from 1 lakh to 1.6 lakh and collateral free. And again, the sectors of animal husbandry, fisheries have been included. But definitely when the government of India is talking about the doubling of the farmers' income by 2022, we need to have some more efforts towards the farmers' credit availability. Because some of the activities which are envisaged for enhancing the farmers' income, particularly doubling the farmer income, includes diversification of the agriculture. And diversification is only possible if proper credit availability is available to the farmers and they have the reach to the farmers. As far as the Financial Literacy Week is concerned, it is very important week, and literacy of each and everything is important. And for farmers, particularly the financial literacy is very important. And the regional director and during the presentation have said that they are trying their best to create the literacy about the financial matters for the farmers during this period in this week. And they are also envisaging to have some programs monthly basis in the rural area. I extend my cooperation from the university side for this endeavor. We have the KVKs in almost all the districts. At present we have in 7 and 3 more are yet likely to be established by the end of this year.
So there is an important need to enhance the contribution of agriculture, which is essential for economic growth, and without proper finance this is not going to happen. So that has been recognized. It's been recognized earlier also, but it's once again been recognized with reinforcement. The idea is that to nudge the farmers from the informal sector to the formal sector. Today I was talking to the respected VC. He was saying like we have a lot of schemes, but despite that farmers are not getting the due share. It's a fact. Like if you still look at it, like despite so many years of development, so many years of focused growth, a lot of farmers are left out from the formal financial sector. So that is why we are this year we are focusing on farmers and focusing on agriculture. Now, if you look at the initiatives taken by the Government of India and Reserve Bank of India, it's not that like we are not taking anything. For example, we have something called priority sector. As per the norms, 40% of our assessed net bank credit has to go to the agriculture sector. Agriculture and other priority sectors, which includes rural activities, even micro and small industries, etc., etc. But 18% have to directly go to agriculture. That's a norm prescribed by the Reserve Bank of India, and all banks are supposed to do that. In case of rural banks, it is 75%, right, for private sector. So that is one aspect. And then again within this 40% and within 18%, 8% of the commercial bank credit has to go to small and marginal farmers. So which means like nobody can corner the entire thing. The big farmers cannot corner the entire thing. Small and marginal farmers have to get 8% of the commercial bank's credit. This is one of the major instructions of Reserve Bank of India, and Reserve Bank of India is ensuring that this is happening. We are making every effort to implement this particular norm. Then you must be knowing like we have something called Kisan Credit Card. Kisan Credit Card is basically it's a running account facility for working capital requirements of farmers. So as of now in the country we have around 1.95 crore Kisan Credit Card. It has increased from 1.95 crore to 2.35 crore during the last year. But even then, if you look at it, 2.35 crore also could be a less number if you're considering the 120 crore population in the country and 50-60% of the population are farmers. We have a lot of scope for improvement there. That is one thing. And Kisan Credit Card also, like earlier there were limitations, like it was limited to only agriculture farmers. Now it has been extended to dairy farmers. It has been extended to fisheries, so that we are improving that. It's a work in progress, I should say. Another point is there is something called collateral free loan for agriculture and for small industries also. We have this concept of collateral free loan. So we had set a limit of 1 lakh rupees. Up to 1 lakh rupee, if the loan is given by the bank, that will be without any collateral. At the beginning of this year, we have increased the limit to 1.6 lakh, again basically to bring in more people under the ambit of this bank credit. Then we have something called interest subvention. which is basically a scheme of Government of India. If you repay your loans, which are up to 3%, and if your interest rate is 7%, the government is giving a kind of interest subvention, meaning like if you pay in time, like you get 1% discount, even otherwise also you are getting another 2% discount once you repay the loan. So this interest subvention is another major initiative by Government of India and promoted by Reserve Bank of India.